Check out that starry sky. I know they're up there somewhere, my furry friend. Those constellations of the brush gods are just waiting to be found. Whoa! That must have been one of Tama's fireworks. Wonder if the villagers already found out that Orochi's dead. Oh, I know. It must be the festival. They just started the annual Kamiki Festival. Oh yeah! Time to party, Furball. Back to the village. Hurry! Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Ōkami. Last time, after a great battle with Susanoo by our side, we slew the dreaded all-powerful Orochi and brought peace back to this part of Nippon. I'm not gonna say that everything's all hunky-dory cool now because, to be honest, it's not, but I think we should be able to enjoy quite an era of peace. So this time, we are going to be exploring the annual Kamiki Festival and seeing all that it has to offer us. But first things first, I really want to save because that fight against Orochi, that was really something. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. Alrighty, I've gone ahead and saved, and I've also equipped our new weapon, Tsumugari, but we will not be doing any fighting this episode, and that is because this episode's a little bit different. Pretty much everything I'm going to be showing in this episode is optional. If you want to, you can skip the entire Kamiki Festival entirely. Isum would really prefer you enjoyed it, but if you are really persistent, you can leave town immediately. But I'd like to show all of the dialogue in this area because a lot of it's just really funny. I felt it. I sensed it. The ancient monster disappearing with one final roar. That man, Susanoo, has a relentless and mighty drive within him. Huh? I sense a new driving force for Susanoo now. Could it be love? You're curious about Susanoo's fortunes in love? Well, he should be back here in the village. But I don't sense him anywhere. Perhaps he and his special someone are talking in secret somewhere. You must not poke your nose in their affairs too much, my friend. I don't know, I'd really like to go find Susanoo if we possibly can. He's not in his house, however, so we're gonna have to go look around for him in other parts of the village. But basically, what you have to do at this part, if you are so desired, is you have to talk to everyone before Isum will let you leave without a fuss. So I think we're going to do that. Hey friend, where have you been? Did you hear about Susanoo and the Monster Man? Freaky. He used to do his best to avoid trouble. I'll drink a toast to him, to the brave warrior. Ah, you look like you're having fun, Wolf. Just chased some monsters off of your territory, have you? You know, the festival's a time to honor our sacred tree, Konohana. Maybe the gods smiled on us and lent you their strength. Ha ha ha! Ah, are you well, Wolf? Thanks to you, business is good. I'm enjoying a celebratory drink. Ah, looking at the crescent moon reminds me of Kaguya. Do you know anything about her, Wolfie? Know anything about Kaguya? Unfortunately, how would we? I didn't think so. I'd be pretty amazed if you did. Buddy will actually say something different if you say yes. It sure is a wonderful moon, isn't it? Say, Wolf, do you know anything about Kaguya? And if we say we do... Oh, sure. How could a wolf understand what I'm saying? How ridiculous. Then why do you even ask, Bamboo Brain? It's really funny stuff, but anyway, if we take a bit of the Thunder Brew here and draw it to all three of these guys, Herg! They will all get very drunk. Whoa, that's some powerful stuff. Wow, he's down for the count. And my personal favorite, Gramps? Gramps, speak to me! Stay away from the light! Oh, I love that. I really do. But anyway, the moon was mentioned, and if we look up, we actually can't see it, so let's see if we can bring it out. Huh? The moon won't come out. Guess it's resting somewhere after helping us defeat Orochi. Anyway, it's not like the moon shines for our sake. Let's give it a break, okay? We can try again some other time. Well, what happens if we try the sun? Why are you trying to draw the sun right now? Don't be such a party pooper. It's a perfect night for a festival. Yep, just a fun little detail right there. Anyway, they'll probably be okay. They'll wake up at some point. Anyway, right over here, you will notice that Kokari is actually visiting. Nya, you can't catch me. Mushi's all fired up about that hole digging record again. Even Ume's no match for Hayabusa's hole digging skills. Well, I guess I have my own challenges to face too. This might be the last time I play with Mushi. And Mushi just walked right through him. You see, I want to face new challenges. I want to see the world and become a real man, just like Susanoo. But I'll never forget the time we spent fishing together, doggy. Keep that in mind for later, that's actually pretty relevant text. Hey, it's the new king of hole digging, Snowy. I'm gonna be best friends with Hayabusa forever. After all, he did save my life. Indeed he did. You remember what Hayabusa said way back when we talked to him when we were searching for the Canine Warriors? Yeah, he did in fact save Mushi way back in episode, I think it was 14 at this point. We're gonna dig up turnips like there's no tomorrow. Awesome. You defeated Orochi and saved the village. I'm sorry, I was too busy with my own duties to help you. Oh, relax. A dog's gotta do what a dog's gotta do, right? I know it was you who slew the dreaded Orochi. That was quite a feat. Aw, shucks. We had a lot of help from Susanoo too, you know. Yes, indeed we did. I think we will both be remembered quite fondly by the legends. It's worth noting I'm not going in any of the houses because there is actually no one inside right now. Everyone in the village is outside enjoying the festivities, which I think is a really nice thing. Wouldn't want to stay inside on a beautiful night like this. Also, it is worth noting that up on this scaffolding there is another chest that I missed. You can probably see it right there. All it has inside of it is treasure, and it's actually very, very hard to get that to fall down here, so if you really want to go and get it, you can. But I'm really not going to make a big fuss out of it, because it's just treasure, and we've got quite a bit of treasure already. Anyway, right on up here, got this pond as usual, and we have the observation deck, where there are a few more people hanging out enjoying the party. Fireworks! Yes, indeed, Tama is in town with a show for us. He's got a few different shows he can put on. That's one of my favorites, but there's one that's a bit better that we'll see later. They're great fireworks, really great. Prettier than ever before this year. Oh, how wonderful! A truly joyous occasion. Susanoo defeated Orochi and saved Kushi. It was as if the legend of old had appeared right before our eyes. I had feared Susanoo would bring dishonor upon his heroic lineage. But when I saw him as he dashed out of his door in his armor to save Kushi, he sure was the spitting image of the great Nagi. How happy I was to see him like that. Of course, I've never glimpsed Nagi in the flesh myself, but... Say, where did that Susanoo get to now? I was about to dance for Konohana instead of presenting the usual offering of 8 purification sake. Anyway, it's all his fault. He squandered all the sacred sake. You gotta give him at least some credit. I mean, he did help us defeat Orochi and all. I'm so happy my husband's dance went so well again this year. Now the spirit of Konohana, our sacred tree, along with the spirit of Orochi, can rest in peace. Really interesting sentiment expressed here. Even the greatest evils do deserve to rest in peace. Anyway, if you try and draw the Thunder Brew to these guys, unfortunately, nothing seems to happen. It just acts like regular water, which is really unfortunate. I would have liked to see that little detail. Anyway, can we jump down here? We can. Jump right on down here, and then we can head up the other way at this little intersection. Because, as you might imagine, there are a few more villagers right up this way. One of which being Tama. Hey there! Caught the festival scent and thought you'd come play, huh? Well, what do you think? You like my latest works of art? Nothing like seeing them up close. Don't get too close, though. Get ready to be amazed. Here I go! The brightest constellation in the sky. The fabled Duo Spectacular! I guess you just don't count, my little bouncing friend. Gaha, there you are. Impressive, eh? Yeah, I really like that little fireworks show. Right through here, indeed, we have Sakuya, Great Mother Ōkami Amaterasu. I am filled with unbridled joy at your safe return. It would appear the final chapter of Orochi has been written. The entire village is in your debt. Please accept their thanks. That said, what a splendid evening. Even I'm feeling a bit intoxicated by the festival spirit. And off she goes. Anyway, you might recall, Sakuya did mention quite a while ago that when you restore a guardian sapling, Konohana will bear fruit. So if we cut it down, there we go, geez, we get, first off, a crystal, which we can sell, and we can also get a golden peach, which is a very, very good item that you're definitely gonna want to keep a hold of. There we go, words, I can do them. And a bullhorn, which is another treasure that we can sell. Anyway, if you go around the archway instead of through it, you can speak to these characters right here. Wow! Look, sis! The fireworks are awesome! Yeah, we're so lucky to see a display like this on our travels. And once you've spoken to everybody, man, there's nothing like a good festival. I used to go to festivals all the time back home. Oh, I wasn't thinking about my mommy or anything like that. Anyway, Ami, you can't keep slacking off like this. I keep tripping over my words. Maybe I'm a bit intoxicated by the festival spirit. Can you even name all the brush techniques? So far, you've found 9. Let's see. There's Rejuvenation, Power Slash, and Sunrise. Then there's the 3-part technique of the gods of Flora. You know, Bloom, Water Lily, and Vine, which only count as 1. And finally, there's Cherry Bomb, Water Spout, Crescent, Galestorm, and Inferno. Wonder where the other 4 brush gods are hiding. The remaining 4 brush techniques are the hardest to find, and they're some of the coolest, let me tell you. We've searched all over the countryside already. Now that we've taken care of that Orochi and all, maybe it's time we headed out to the capital city. If there are more people, there could be more gods there. Don't let it bother you, Ami. I haven't seen Susanoo or Kushi around either. It's not too hard to figure it out, though. I mean, a man and a woman disappeared during a festival? That's a dead giveaway. They have the hots for each other. I wouldn't go looking for them right now if I were you. Well, we're gonna sorta kinda disregard that advice. And wait, really? She talks to us again? What a joyous evening. I find myself simply intoxicated by the spirit of it all. Okay, that was random. I didn't know that actually happened. Anyway, what we want to do is we want to head into the deepest part of the Cave of Nagi. Right back where that statue was in episode 2, So I'll meet you guys right over there. Anyway, right down here, you might recall that everyone was saying that they could not find Susanoo or Kushi anywhere in the village. And they are right. No matter how much you look through Kamiki Village, you are not going to find them. Where you will find them, however, is all the way back here at the very end of the Cave of Nagi, right by the statue of Nagi where we met Tachigami way back in episode 2. As you can see, there they are. Let's see what they have to say to us. Oh, it's you again. I see you sniffed me out once again, you little mutt. Well, I suppose, I should thank you. I may be the greatest swordsman ever and a descendant of Nagi, but this great deed would not have been possible without a follower. When did you become his follower? I commend your valor. Let us become brothers in arms. Brothers in arms? Don't be bashful. Let us pray before Nagi's statue. We're now inseparable brothers in arms. What an auspicious day, right, brother? Susanoo and his trusty dog brother. Ah ha 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 ha. Hey, Pops, this here's a wolf, not a dog. And this one has a name, too. It's a Materasu. Oh, you take good care of my brother, little bug. My good mutt here may have a pretty strange face, but still, you mustn't forget you are dealing with a highly revered deity. Ah ha 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 ha. Well, what did you just say? What did you just say, indeed? No need to worry. I'm protecting the peace here in Kamiki Village. Behold, Tohenboku. I now rechristen it Susanoo Blossom. With this spirit blade, I shall rend evil wherever it may be. Bet you wish you had one of these instead of that divine instrument. So you were able to see Ami's true form from the beginning? Yes, indeed, he could. Very neat little detail that I don't think you would know about if you didn't come in here. You again. Bah, you can't do anything without me? Ahem, listen up, you two. I'm in the middle of something important with Kushi. You get my drift? Now scram! Oh, it's you, Snowy. And Isun, too. How brave you both were. Everyone here in the village is so grateful to you. We really can't thank you enough for bringing us peace at last. Oh, come on, sweetie. Everyone plays their part in dangerous times like these. There's no need for us to go around thanking each other. Very well, Isun. Thank you. Now tell me, Snowy, are you really just an ordinary wolf? The broken mill suddenly fixed, spring water flying into the barrel. So many strange things have been happening since you came along. And you certainly know how to put up a good fight, too. Fight? What fight? Oh, you must mean the brawl with Orochi. Maybe you're a kind of god here to keep the peace for us all. But I know you wouldn't want people to make a fuss. So I've been careful not to tell anyone too much about you. You can relax here in our village whenever you want, Snowy. Oh, have you seen enough of the festival already? Mumble, mumble. And if you talk to both of them 3 times... Oh, have you seen enough of the festival already? Mumble, mumble. Boy, Ami, you just don't get it, do you? I think they want to be alone, nudge nudge, wink wink. Yep. Of all the places Susanoo and Kushi could have picked, why not the religious statue to the highly revered deity that brought peace to the land 100 years ago? That isn't blasphemous in any way, shape, or form. I can't see anything wrong with that. Do you see anything wrong with that? Anything off? No? Me neither. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to come down here to the Cave of Nagi to check out. So without further ado, I'm going to head back into the village proper so we may head off towards the capital. But anyway, with that, that is absolutely everything that we may enjoy here at the Kamiki Festival for this year. Which I think is a really nice little detail. You can skip everything I showed you in this episode, which I feel like is really sad because there's a lot of really fun, neat little optional details that you can catch if you choose to enjoy the festival. So I really highly suggest that you guys check it out if you ever get the chance, because you never know. I might have missed something. But anyway, let's head off to New Lands. Well, that wraps up this year's Kamiki Festival. Sure hope they can have fun like this again next year. Well, Furball, I think it's about time we headed to the capital. We gotta find those other 4 brush gods. Amaterasu, you have only just performed your duties, yet you plan to leave. My heart aches at the thought of our separation. Sakuya, you didn't have to come all this way just to say goodbye. Boy, you're pretty uptight for a tree spirit. But at the instant of Orochi's passing, I quite clearly saw a swirling black mist. In the confusion, I distinctly sensed an evil other than Orochi. I'm not sure what it could be. Is there something else at work? Shinshu has been restored. Of that there is no doubt. But nature's tormented cries ring out in other parts of Nippon. Especially chilling are those emanating from the capital, in the Ryoshima coast beyond the bridge in Taka Pass. Well, we were planning on visiting that place anyway. The black essence born of Orochi's husk. It was moving toward the capital as well. I cannot say for sure exactly what that means. What I do know is that whatever has plunged this world into chaos has not yet finished toying with us. This ordeal is far from over. Is that it? No sage advice for us heroes? My apologies, little one. The challenges you face on your journey will be many. But I know that, though you will grow weary, you will prevail. The road you travel will be fraught with peril, but I pray that the fresh scent of Flora will protect you. Amaterasu, Isun, I wish you a safe and fruitful journey. She's gone. A safe and fruitful journey? After what she said, give me a break. But I always knew getting all the brush techniques wouldn't be easy. On to the capital. First stop, the city checkpoint at Taka Pass. And there it is right there, all the way at the edge of Taka Pass, as Isun said. But anyway, this past episode of Ōkami, we explored the awesome and completely optional Kamiki Festival. We learned quite a few details about where we should be headed next. And next time on Ōkami, a new adventure begins. We head out to the city checkpoint, on our way to Ryoshima Coast and the capital city. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.